Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about Jirachi. Jirachi is a third generation Steel and Psychic type Pokemon. It's considered a mythical Pokemon, and honestly, it's one of my favorites. I always like those little, the smallest mythicals like Celebi, Jirachi, Mew. Those are always my favorite. I like that they're so small, but they still have so much power. While I was looking into Jirachi, there was something that I had forgotten about, which was the fact that Jirachi sleeps for 1,000 years and then is only awake for 7 days afterwards. I was just thinking about it, like if we were the Pokemon trainer of Jirachi, like if we had Jirachi, it would be so sad. We would only be able to spend 7 days with it, and then that's it. Our great grandson would be able to spend 7 days with him too, and that's basically it. But let's go ahead and talk about what Jirachi would be like in Pokemon Unite. First off, I decided that Jirachi should probably be a support Pokemon. I don't know why. I just like the idea of having Jirachi be a support type Pokemon. It's going to have a lot of healing based moves and attack slash defense buffs and debuff moves, which will all synergize well with the rest of the team and hopefully support them the best way possible. Jirachi's passive ability is Serene Grace in the main series, and I decided to keep it the same, and it's going to do something very similar as well. It states that if Jirachi has a low HP, all secondary effects of its moves are doubled. So if it has to do with healing, it's going to do double the healing. Now for Jirachi's basic attack, it just states that Jirachi will use its moves, and after a counter reaches 3, which is the wish counter, Jirachi will be able to have its move cooldowns reduced. For the first basic move, he's going to have Confusion, which says that the user uses its psychic abilities to damage opposing Pokemon and stun them for a short period. Now, from these two upgrade moves that you can choose at level 5, they're very different from each other. Very different. And again, you always need to pay attention to how they synergize with the moves that come after so that you can choose the correct moves. Doom Desire states that a beam of light will fall from the sky and strike opponents, dealing damage and reducing their defense and special defense. I'm thinking about Doom Desire similar to what Mewtwo's Unite move is, but it's only one beam rather than multiple beams, like 5 beams all across the map. It's only going to happen within the range of Jirachi, and it's only going to be one beam at a time, but it's going to reduce defenses and special defenses. The second move that you could choose is Cosmic Power. This move states that the user will share Cosmic Power with an ally. The Cosmic Power will reduce incoming damage done to an ally, and remaining damage is shared evenly with Jirachi. So the way that I'm thinking about this move is almost like Pain Split with Trevenant, but you get to walk away as your Jirachi. So you can walk back to base, you can go pick up a berry or something like that, only for a short period, of course. Now, the basic move that you can choose here is Life Dew, which states the user heals Pokemon in its surrounding. Very simple. The first move that you can choose at level 7 will be Healing Wish, which states that the user will grant wishes healing itself and nearby allies over time for a short period. Any allies connected to Jirachi via Cosmic Power will have 100% of their health recovered after an ally Pokemon stops receiving damage for 3 seconds. So, here's the first synergetic move, Healing Wish and Cosmic Power. First, you use Cosmic Power, you allow your ally to take less damage and share that damage with you. In the meantime, you're using Healing Wish, which is going to start healing you, and if they also decide to retreat, it's going to heal them back up 100% because they wouldn't be taking damage for those 3 seconds. The second move that you could choose would be Helping Hand. Helping Hand states that the user will cheer for an ally's success. Jirachi and an ally's attack are going to increase for their next charged attack. So, for this move, it's going to have a really low cooldown. So you're going to be constantly raising your allies' attacks. And when I say your next charge attack is boosted, I mean the entire charge attack. So for example, with Duraludon's flash cannon, it's not the first hit, it's all of them. As long as you're engaged in that flash cannon after receiving a helping hand from Jirachi. Okay, and the final thing that we're going to talk about is Jirachi's Unite move. The Unite move goes by Wish Granter, which states that the user is going to grant a wish for each Pokemon on its team. The wish increases the ally's highest stat by 10%. Each Pokemon that has a wish granted also gains 2% healing over time and a small shield up to 2% of their total HP. Again, Jirachi is supposed to be a supporter, and I feel like this will greatly increase the odds of your team winning in a team fight, right? So let's say you're fighting on one of the Regis or Rayquaza, and then all of a sudden here you come and you unite, and now everyone on your team is doing better at whatever they're supposed to do. So if you're an attacker, you have 10% more attack. If you're a defender, you have 10% higher defense. If you're all about HP, you have 10% higher HP, right? So it's helping each individual person on your team to do better at whatever they're doing already. And it'll give them a little bit extra sustain by giving them some HP over time and a little bit of a shield. I had a lot of fun talking about Jirachi, looking into Jirachi again. Like I said, Jirachi is one of like the cutest mythical Pokemon. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what else you would like for me to work on.